And are you enjoying the Frothy Monkey coffee? That definitely goes a long way to keeping us up in the mornings.
Yeah. I can imagine you must wake at 5 and just drink a bucket of coffee before
He does.
coming in.
I try to wait till about 7 o'clock in solidarity of when Frothy Monkey opens. But
you wake up at 5, I wake up at 4.
Yeah, fair.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's why you got all that energy. I was surprised that last burst of energy that came out of nowhere there. I was like, wow, how do you get your words to string together like that at this time in the morning?
Sometimes it's a thing. But speaking of, busyness and being alive and energy, you're about to have so much energy for these upcoming shows. Sold out shows, even one as far as April of 2027.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as I said to you in the break there, my manager is pretty OCD. He likes to have things in line, dialed in, and organized. So
you're dialed in. I love it.
When we were talking earlier in the morning about you joining us, later. Right now here in the studio, I almost misspoke, and I was like, oh yeah, he's going to be Blue Room tonight, which is actually sold out. But if you go to foyvance.com, there is a button there that says you can join a wait list for tonight's performance out at Third Man Records, but also playing Vinyl Tap tomorrow from 12:30 until 1:30. That'll be celebrating the release of the brand new album, which congratulations on that as well. The Wake is going to be out tomorrow. And then, I'm scrolling down and it's like, April 9th. And I was like, wait a second, that's April 9th of next year, because you've got a lot of tour dates set up, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. Every time I look at those tour dates, they sent me the poster to say, are you okay with this poster? And I didn't even see the picture because I just saw the stream of dates. I was like, is this a phone book? Are you sending me the phone book with a picture of me at the top of it, or what's going on?
Pretty much.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's kind of a phone book in a way, because they can find you there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but you're right. We start out in August in Belfast, and then goes right through Europe, UK, West Coast, East Coast, Australia, New Zealand, right through to April or May. I think I finish in May next year, something like that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, one day at a time, sweet Jesus.
There you go. One foot in front of the other, one day at a time. That's right. But Foy here in the studio, and we're excited to have you back here in Nashville. In fact, warming up. Sounding amazing, which, and again, not every artist is brave enough to come in and sing at 9:30 in the morning, but
you're brave.
You're not
brave
is
afraid. One word for it. That's not what my mother calls it, but you can say brave and I will accept it.
But it sounded amazing getting the levels here in the studio. So let's have you play a song, if you would. Which song would you like to play first for it?
Or
is it you that's a preacher's son too?
No.
That's someone else. That's someone else tomorrow. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of information from a lot of angles.
Yeah, I'm like, not either of us. Sorry.
Well, I've tuned up for Preacher's Son. Hi, I'm the Preacher's Son, so I may as well sing that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, Foy Vance live here in the Lightning 100 studio.
When I was a child, my father said, never run before you crawl, and you must never forget to listen for a call. If you hear it, don't relent. Give everything, give all. Since then I've fallen down so many times that I no longer feel the pain. So many times I thought I may never rise again, but as the dust began to clear, I could hear a call so faint. I am no fortunate son, and I'm no favored one. I'm the loaded gun, fired into a world gone wrong. Face down in the dirt, you don't always get what you deserve. I can hide, I can try to run, but I am what I've become. And now that I have children of my own, my father's voice returns, reminding me to teach them how to lean into the earth, how to listen, how to hear, had the still voice to discern. become. Oh, I'm no fortunate son, and I'm no favored one. Like you, I'm a loaded gun, fired into a world gone wrong. Face down in the dirt, I learned you don't always get what you deserve. I can hide, I can try to run, but I am what I become. Hi, I'm the preacher's son. Hi, I'm the preacher's son. Oh, hey, put your hands up, everybody, put your hands up, put your hands up, everybody, put your hands up. Well, hi, put your hands up, everybody, put your hands up, put your hands up, everybody, put your hands up.
No big deal. Foy Vance here in the Lightning 100 studio. That was so cool.
I had to fly the faders, but I'm putting my hands up, Foy. I'm following instruction. Got Foy Vance live here in the
Love
studio, sounding amazing at 9:39 a.m. on a Thursday morning.
And I've gotten to learn a little bit about this instrument, and everybody's like hearing this amazing sound. Not a lot of people know what this instrument is. Can you talk
It's
about
a
it a little bit?
shruti.
It's a shruti.
Yes, SHRUTI, shruti box.
Well, and it's cool because I got to see how you open up a couple of the valves, and it gives you that really nice tone.
Yeah.
And it's like an accordion, but for one note.
Yeah, it's like an Indian meditation, like a yogis would have used it. But to me, it sounds Irish or Appalachian, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
you can
Raw.
immediately hear like Ralph Stanley starting to sing over that or something. You know, can you?
Definitely.
And yeah, a lot of the Irish music works with it as well. Yeah, it's
It's a better accompaniment, I think, than an accordion. Accordion kind of
Yes.
like takes everything over. This is just like another little layer,
different
right?
tone.
Little
Yeah,
nuance to
it's
it.
just that drone. That's to say, you know, it sits in that note and it just continues that way, like it's always been there. I don't know. It's the cheapest band member I've ever had. You know what I mean? I don't have to give it per diems. I don't have to. You know, it's perfect.
Doesn't argue about the set
It
list.
never says
none of
a
that.
word.
It just says yes.
It's ideal. I'm looking for a wife the same. I shouldn't say that.
It's okay. Hey, put it on the universe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Exactly. It might have a few more people showing up at the Blue Room
yeah.
tonight or at Vinyl Tap tomorrow.
Well,
That's
this
right.
is exciting too. Yes, and we knew your sold out show. I definitely encourage everyone to get on that wait list if you're interested, because there have been times that Blue Room has sold out, and I've been lucky enough to either get to this is before they had the wait list, and I've just gone to the door being like, if somebody doesn't show up, and you know, sometimes somebody doesn't, and I get to enjoy the show. So I encourage anyone listening, get on the wait list. But if you can't or have other plans, you're playing tomorrow night.
Tomorrow afternoon,
Tomorrow
actually.
afternoon. Ooh,
Vinyl
even
Tap,
better.
12:30 to 1:30 out at Vinyl Tap, being out there with the brand new album, which congratulations on that. The new album, The Wake. And this is the seventh album, seventh of seven that you kind of had in your mind. I was reading a little bit about what, you know, your experience back in 1999 and the sadness of losing your father, and just not only the grief, but I think I read it gave you kind of a clarity of what you were going to be doing. Maybe not the entire picture, but what the next step was to get you where we are here
The next
today,
step,
this
there
morning.
you go. That's a beautiful way to put it. I'm going to have to write that down and put it like that because that's concise. I like that. It didn't give me the full picture, but it gave me the next step.
Well, in staying in line, I won't charge you anything for
Ah,
it.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I was writing a song that felt like something very, very different, and found out the next day that as I was writing that, my dad had passed away. So it was like, I think whatever you believe tends to become a bit more true, right? You know, if you believe it, it tends to be that way. And
Right.
I guess either it is this way, or I just chose to believe that a transaction took place. You know what I mean? He gave something that I got something. You know, and then I woke up that day and I made the plan for myself to make 7 albums. I was that kid that I just never stuck at anything, you know what I mean? I walked out of school. I missed loads of my exams. I didn't pass my exams. Not because I wasn't good enough. It's because I didn't show up.
Because
I
you
had a
weren't
job.
there? Yeah.
I just didn't show up. I went elsewhere. You know, and I was at diving club. I was at swimming club. I was at Brazilian jiu-jitsu, all these things for like a month. And then, you know, always moving on. Keep it down out there. We're trying to have a radio interview. We're trying to be professionals.
Thank you, Foy.
You're welcome.
I
I keep you right. I keep you right.
Man, I love the Irish.
You know what I mean? Bit of straight
But
talking.
yeah. No, so continue. I mean, I think that's, you were just who you were, doing all of these different things and being able to have this enlightened moment with this song. I do think that there is something to say about those signs that come out of nowhere and to have that recognition, to be able to have that song and now bring it back to us where we are today. I'm sure there are a lot. I mean, I lost my grandfather last year, and right before he passed, there was just a lot of things that were lining up that it just, you know, bewilders me on like how that happened. And I feel like it, like Jay said, helped get to the next step.
You know what? If you look for the signs, you tend to see them. You know what I mean? You know,
Very true.
right?
Yeah.
And if you're that type of person that looks for it, and I'm the type of person that did, I was looking for something to stick to. I was looking for something that would give me some form of stickability, and the only thing that I ever felt really committed to was music. You know, so it's the only thing that I've really seen through to the end. I never walked. I never got a degree or anything like that. You know, people have that sort of payoff. Like I worked my ass off for 3, 4, 10 years, whatever,
Right.
and got my thing. And this is, I guess, is as close as I'm ever going to get, that I finally saw it through. And the strangest thing was that it happened 26 years to the day.
Wow.
Like to the day that I finished the 7th album. It was like being in the Matrix or something. And I'm thinking, like, how much of this did I project and make happen, and how much of it just happened?
Right.
And I'm perceiving it. Well, it's so hard to know how that all works, but yeah, it kept me entertained for 26 years, kept me pretty blinkered and on a singular path. And now it went from feeling like I was maybe at the end of something and realizing every end's just a beginning, really, right? You know, just like
Well said. I might use that one.
There you go.
That's really good.
Well, I rather conversely will charge you.
Yeah.
For that. The invoice is in the post.
I mean, talking about that a little bit, as far as kind of making it, and I'm sure you've had to run into your streamline of characters also, of people trying to take advantage of you, or, you know, I mean, how have you been able to deal kind of with that? It sounds like you've got a great OCD manager, so that helps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, how does that kind of been part of your journey? Like, has it
Well, do you know what? That's a good question, because it's a big part of it. I've got this new T-shirt that says that I made called Icon Art, and people were going like, "Are you referring to yourself as an icon for it?" I'm like, no, I'm letting you know that Icon Art. You know, Icon Art. I make it do what I needed to do. I've sort of made it pay my rent. I've made it put shoes in the kids, but I at no point have lost sight of what it actually is. You know, when the Titanic was sinking and those musicians played Amazing Grace, they weren't doing that for applause. They weren't doing it for a paycheck. They weren't doing it to be on the cover of Billboard. Therein lies the DNA of what music actually means. And I think holding tight to that has been contentious at times, because I've been pulled in certain ways. It's like, you know, people saying, "Oh, you need to change a little bit to go this way and do that." And I'm like, no, I don't. Yeah. And I suffered the consequences of that, which is why it's, you know, taking me 26 years. I thought I was going to release an album a year. On that day in '99, I thought an album a year, 7 years time, I'll be wrapped up and I'll be the artist that I'm meant to be, and then I can go out and do whatever I'm doing. But yeah.
But it sounds like it's going through that process. That's something that you've kind of learned for yourself, is that I can have the best laid plans or what I think is going to happen, but it's only one step at a time, right? One foot in front of the other, and then you realize that that path is going to change depending on what comes to you what comes, what comes through you. It just kind of changes
for
your
you, it's
perception on
against you.
things. But
Yeah, staying in the moment. It's hard to, it's striking that balance of having a manager that plans a year in advance, but also staying in the moment. Like as an artist, you have to be a bit like a spider on a web, 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
oh boy, Foy Vance is about to lay down the law.
All joking aside, we can hear you guys, please. There you go. They're quiet.
Okay. And we're back.
And we're back.
And
That's
we are
how
back.
we roll. Lightning 100. You're listening to a straight talking radio show today, boys.
That's right.
That's
Where
why they
were
tune
we
in.
before we were so rudely interrupted
Well,
by
we
whatever
were-
they were talking about? Kardashians or something? Maybe I don't know what are they talking about out there that's so important.
last year. I don't know. Maybe they were talking about you. It's possible. All things are
It's
possible.
like staying in the moment and making the right decisions. You need to be a bit like a spider. You know what I mean? It's like whatever line. Look at a spider. Anything that so much as touches that web, it's looking. Is that food or something I need to fight?
Yeah.
That's something to eat or something that's coming to eat me. You
Yeah.
gotta be like staying kind of
Quick,
true to the moment.
but not too quick. You've got to like observe almost in a sense. I mean, it sounds like you're kind of being able to observe where you are at now with everything. And like Jay and I, all of us have said, like, we have this plan, but it's not always like you can build the web, but it takes the fly to come to
Yeah,
and
right,
then
right.
to attack it.
But
So-
you gotta stay patient. I
Yeah.
guess there's another thing. It's like staying patient, staying in the moment, and staying, like, I don't know. For me, it was like, I could be pulled this way, and for instance, the many times I was offered deals that would have given me money instantaneously
Yeah.
that I turned down for the longer, and I just thought, well, I don't know. There's something in that. It's like chasing. If I'm starting to chase success in that way, that can be taken away very easily. Whereas if I'm sort of my success is not rooted in what's happening outside, it's whatever songs I'm writing. Does this song matter to me?
Yeah.
Is this making me grow? Is this worse singing to someone else? Is this got an opportunity to help someone? If it's got that, then that can't be taken away. No one
Right.
can take that away. And
Yeah.
whether they listen to it, whether the flies attract or not, it doesn't matter. It's like, it's not my job. That's not my job. My job is to stay still
the
and
web.
get the songs.
And I love the spider analogy too, because they'll move forward, but sometimes you got to move laterally, right? You
Yeah.
gotta be able to
Oh, yeah.
adjust
All
and-
directions.
Exactly.
A spider sees everywhere. They are
Oh.
always ready, no matter what way you come at them.
So, well, okay. so
Foy
we're
Vance
talking-
dropping some knowledge on us. here.
Yeah.
That's what's
We're
up.
getting some wisdom.
And insulting your staff.
Nah.
No, it's all the people in there. They're just hanging out, talking about you and supporting you, which is great. I wanted to talk about the song AI.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah. Can you tell us more about that? I mean, we're talking about all this authenticity.
Would you want,
Yeah,
might
would you
wanna
want to play it? Tell us about it and play it.
I will play it. You know what? I'm in.
You were
Because
kind of
I feel
blaming on me
I
one
feel
way or
like
the
we're,
other. so-
We're kind of going in that direction.
Yeah.
I mean, I know now, even with like publishers sending me contracts, I'm like, well, where's the thing that says you're not going to be sending this to AI? Like, and what that looks like. I mean, you've worked so hard on your career, and now 26 years later, we've got this thing that could easily take over. I've had friends who've put things on Spotify or whatever streaming service and then found that there's a fake voice, and there's just a lot of strange in there because they uploaded it to something they didn't realize what the
it
contract
seems to be unchecked
yeah.
in large part.
And so you have a song called AI. So is
I
there any
do.
relation to that? Or
I mean, the song, but I think the song started out almost like a chain gang, like we're all going to be like batteries for this new thing. You know what I mean? We're going to be made obsolete by it. And it started out a bit sort of intimidated by what's happening with AI. But I think by the end of the song, it turned into more of a celebration of human limitation than fear of what AI is going to do. One thing I'm certain of is whatever AI is going to do, anything I say about it or try to do about it is not going to affect much. You know, I'm not the guy that's in a position to do anything about it. So it's for people like me to just kind of, I don't know, get on with what I can get on with. And that's failure. I'm really good at failing. And I'm trying to feel better, as the great Samuel Beckett said, you know, feel again, feel better, you know. And I think where AI seeks perfection, I think the thing that's most beautiful about humanity is that we strive for perfection, and it's impossible, but the pursuit of it isn't.
Right.
You
Well
know?
said.
You know, and there's something beautiful in that. So yeah, it started out as a bit of like a
Brr.
AI. Oh, good, we're all gonna be slaves to this thing, like a chain gang, breaking rocks for but ended up like, oh no, as long as I have thought, and you know what, we live in a parallel universe, and I think art makes that evident, because if society ceased to be tomorrow, there's no internet. There's no point going to your job because money's meaningless.
Right.
Like everything stops, right? Everything there's no Instagram to check. There's no Facebook to look at. There's everything that you can think of that's been built up by society and technology. If all that ceased to exist, us three could sit around a fire and sing The Times Are Changing or Amazing Grace or something like that we know, and have this entire, like a wild, life-altering experience. There's the real world. That's the real world.
Right.
And art reminds us of that. So yeah, AI started as a like, oh dear, we might be in trouble. And it's like, well, not as long as I can shout about it.
Yeah, that's right.
I love it.
That's right.
So now we get to hear it.
Let's go, come on.
Let's
There
go.
we go. Foy Vance joining us here in the Lightning 100 studio.
I know you're getting ready for the fight, getting ready for the AI. I know you're getting ready for the fight. Good God, there's a day that's coming, fills me full of fright. Not the 7 years that'll make me run, all the thief coming in the night. It's born of a day that's sure to come when AI realizes the one thing it can't count upon is a human to decide. AI, I know you're getting ready for the fight, getting ready for the AI. I know you're getting ready for the fight. Grandmaster's day has come, yet still they form a line. And each one just gets filled like pawns, and 50 at a time. Hell, AI even wrote a song and it sounded just like mine. Well, it seems its wisdom goes beyond any wisdom we designed. Now, I know you're getting ready for the fight, getting ready for the AI. I know you're getting ready for the fight. Seems that the future will be one I barely recognize. What we done can't be undone, yet seeking ye shall find. Turn your eyes up above, only thing is to look for a God. Cause the one thing AI cannot know are the age-old truths of love. I know you're getting ready for the fight, getting ready for the I know you're getting ready, getting ready.
I love it. I love it. I love it. AI, that's Foy Vance here. It's so great to have you here in the Landing 100 studio. And I'm so excited, except that you have all these sold out shows. So we have to go see you tomorrow afternoon, obviously.
Yeah.
We need a
Tomorrow
piece of
night in the Grand Old Opry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's no big
Grand
deal.
Ole
That's
Opry
exciting.
tomorrow night, yeah.
No big deal.
Do you know what? That was my dad's favorite. When I first came to Nashville at 15 years old with my dad on a road trip, he took me to downtown where the Ryman was closed at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let me get out of the car. We couldn't. It was wide. I don't know if you remember. You from Nashville? I don't know, but
I've lived here since 2008.
I've
He's
been here.
for
I've been
a
here
while.
since 1997, but the Ryman, when they redid it and everything, it was long after that. So this must have been like maybe late 80s, early 90s.
Wow.
Yeah, mid 90s,
Yeah.
early 90s, even whatever. But so it was pretty wild down there. But he brought me down. He was like, "That's where it used to be, and now we're going to where it is," because they had to move it. And he took me out to the Opry, and we walked around there. And I remember taking me into the auditorium and going, "Those boards, they are hallowed boards, son."
On the stage, they
Yeah.
actually took from the Ryman.
Yeah,
right?
they were apparently outside the dressing room, which I didn't know. I thought they were up from the stage, but they were from outside the dressing room.
Ooh.
So I loved that these boards that were quiet in the background, where people stood waiting. Willie Nelson stood waiting. Johnny Cash stood waiting. You know, like
Yeah.
anyone stood waiting on those boards, waiting to be called. And now they're front and center in the Opry.
Aw.
You know, I don't know. He kind of really sold that to me as like to stand up there and sing. That was a hallowed, and I had no designs on singing at
Yeah.
that point. It was only, so the fact that I'm releasing the 7th album that is written in his honor on that
And playing
stage,
on that
it's just-
stage?
it's again like we're talking about. Did I make this happen, or did it happen and I'm just lucky enough to experience it? I don't know. I don't know.
Either way.
Either
enjoy
way,
the
it's pretty
experience.
wild.
It's pretty amazing.
Pretty wild.
Oh,
But again,
so
Foy
jealous.
Vance, you get a chance. Well, hopefully you've got tickets. You can add yourself to the wait list. If not,
Yeah.
for tonight out at the Blue Room, then tomorrow afternoon, 12:30 to 1:30 out at Vinyl Tap, and then the show tomorrow night, as you mentioned, at the Opry House. And then it looks like the promo tour, right? Heading to New York, out to L.A., then to London, and then, as Foy mentioned, the tour
Guess I'm
actually
going overseas.
tour actually kicks off August 15th, it looks like, in Belfast.
Yes, sir.
And then back in Nashville on April 9th of 2027. And yes, those tickets are on sale now for the Basement East show. But Foy, as we wrap it up, thank you so much for being here. This is fantastic. I knew it was
I
going to be
feel
great.
healed.
But
I'm
yeah,
healed.
exactly. Yeah. Learning some new stuff and enjoying the new music. Of course, the new album, The Wake, will be out tomorrow. Learn all about it. Get the music at foyvance.com. Thank you so much for being here, sir.
Thanks for
Yeah.
having me.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having me.
And we hope to have you in when you're back in town next spring to do the show out at the Basement East.
Anytime.
Sounds good?
You call, I'll answer.
Yeah.
Foy Vance joining us as we wrap up another edition of Lightning in the Morning.
Experience